What's up, everybody? This is Ross Clot 222 representing the MOBC, my own boxing community. This is my Canelo Alvarez versus Gennady Golovkin fight prediction. They will be fighting September 15th. The first fight was really close, and I'm really surprised at how good Canelo Alvarez looked against Triple G. Now, no matter what you guys say, Triple G is slowing down. I don't care what anyone says. Now, if Canelo Alvarez was to beat Triple G the first time they fought, he would have got full credit beating Gennady Golovkin. Even though this is a fading version of Gennady Golovkin, it's still a dangerous version of Gennady Golovkin, if I'm making sense. Right? Like Manny Pacquiao is past his best years. He's no longer as dangerous as he was in the past, right? Whereas Gennady Golovkin, even though he's slowing down, we saw this in the Jacobs fight. Even though he's slowing down, and we saw it again in the Canelo fight the first time, even though he's slowing down, it's still a dangerous version of Gennady Golovkin. And now this is a year has passed since they fought, and that's another year minus the bogus fight with Monterosa, and this is another year of Gennady Golovkin getting older and slowing down. There's been accusations and speculation that Canelo was cheating throughout his career, or at least, let's say, in his last 5 fights. I'm making an assumption. I'm not saying Canelo Alvarez was cheating, but we all know this is the PED era of sports, not just boxing. In the first fight, you have to assume that Canelo Alvarez, who tested positive recently and the fight was called off, you have to make the assumption that he was on PEDs the first time him and Triple G fought. He was a lot bigger. He was a lot bulkier. If you look at his pictures now, preparing for this fight, from his pictures last year when he prepared for the fight, he looked a lot bigger. And one of the things that they're saying is, well, Canelo Alvarez looks smaller is because he wants to be faster. It's less bulk because he wants to be faster, because he was bulkier in the first fight, yet still faster than Triple G. He made Triple G miss a lot. There was a lot of close rounds in the first fight, but I can't give every close round to Canelo, because a lot of those rounds towards the latter half of a lot of those close rounds, he didn't do anything but made Gennady Golovkin miss. Now, he's trying to say, well, he's not as bulky as he is now because he's training more on speed. He wants to be a little bit more elusive. And yes, he moves better than Gennady Golovkin. He's a better boxer than Gennady Golovkin. Whether you guys like it or not, Canelo is a better a boxer than Triple G. I think Triple G has certain little things that he does better, like Triple G's jab. It's more powerful, it's more straight, it's more accurate. I like the way he throw his hooks. It's like a cross hook. I don't know, that overhand type hook or whatever. I like that. But in terms of moving around, making you miss, the things like he made Gennady Golovkin miss a lot. But let me get back to my point. Because he got accused of using, I believe it was clenbuterol, Now he's saying he's training more for speed, which is his excuse to why he's looking smaller. Obviously, we know he's going to rehydrate heavier on fight night, but I don't think he's going to rehydrate as heavy as he did the first time. Because again, he wants to be faster. He wants to be faster. There is a lot, in my opinion, going on in this fight that is going against Gennady Golovkin. Canelo is the last thing, the only boxer keeping Golden Boy alive. If Canelo loses, it will bring Golden Boy promotion stock down. They would have to make a trilogy. Because what other big fighter out there at middleweight is going to get Canelo a big payday like this for one and get this much attention? Not a lot of casual fans know who Jacobs is. Not a lot of casual fans know who Charlo is. And casual fans don't even know who Andrade and Saunders is. And that's a great fight that's coming up, Andrade and Saunders. And I don't even hear diehard boxing fans talking about that. So what I'm trying to say is, no matter the outcome of this fight, there's going to be a trilogy, I believe. More so if Canelo loses. If Gennady Golovkin loses, there's a 50-50 chance that there will be a trilogy. And if Canelo wins, I doubt that he gives him a third match. I doubt it. Especially if it's close. Because this is an era where we don't see rematches that much. Trilogies. I think Canelo made Gennady Golovkin miss a lot. And to me, the key for Gennady Golovkin to win this fight is to be a little bit more patient and not as anxious as he was and going on full attack mode, because him trying to bully him being the bigger man and he's not that big as a middleweight. So Canelo looking like a junior middleweight really don't mean that much, because Triple G is not really a big middleweight. I think he should be a little bit more patient. Use that jab more. Use it. It's a better jab than Floyd Mayweather's, I believe. It's more powerful than Floyd Mayweather's jab. And that was the key to Floyd beating Canelo, was his jab, making a miss. 1-2. It was basic. But who do I think is going to win this fight? Well, Canelo is going to make Gennady Golovkin miss more again. Canelo is going to be on the back foot. I guarantee you, on the back foot. He's going to be on those ropes again when he gets tired. We're going to see a deja vu of the first fight, except this time Canelo's going to be a little bit faster, and he's going to, hopefully, throw more punches. Throw more punches. When you make him miss, make him pay. Make him pay. Because Gennady Golovkin is going to be anxious. He knows that 9 times out of 10, every close round, these judges are going to give it to Canelo. That's just the way it is. We're probably going to have a referee that's going to be biased. We have all of this going against Triple G. Triple G knows, his trainer knows, that they have to go for a knockout. And I have a feeling that Gennady Golovkin is going to be so anxious trying to get a knockout that he's just going to be missing. So who do I think is going to win this fight? Well, put it this way. I believe that Gennady Golovkin is going to win this fight. But Canelo is going to come out of this fight victorious with a split decision win. And they're going to move on to the next. And he's going to be the first guy to beat Gennady Golovkin. That's my fight prediction for this fight. I hope you guys enjoy the fight. I know I'm going to enjoy the fight. The MOBC.